Hi everyone, I'm going to wait a few minutes, wait until it's exactly 8 o'clock before I get started, just in case anyone from my social media platform decides to join since I sent out an invite. So this is my second 5 Facts Friday with Doula live stream on YouTube. I started this 2 Fridays ago. And like I said in that video, if you like this content, if you like this video, if you like me coming up here giving 5 facts about all things motherhood, whether that be pregnancy, birth, postpartum, rearing children, all of that, if you like that, if you want more facts and you want me to come up here and post more frequently, leave me some feedback and I will do my best to see that I can carry that out. But until then, I'm just giving this a try, seeing how things go. And until then, I'm going to be doing it sporadically. So, I'm going to try to do it every other week, but that's not a guarantee until I start to see, see where this goes, get some feedback and get folks saying that that's what they want. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I think it is about, got like 1 more minute. So let's go ahead and get ready to get started. So welcome back to 5 Facts Friday with your doula, Satra. In these videos, I discuss all things motherhood from a factual premise. And I know these are facts because it is experiences that I have experienced personally or I have witnessed someone else experience it. So it's nothing hearsay or nothing like that. So I'm coming straight from experience, okay? And I'm sharing my experiences and my witnessing other people's experience, other mothers' experiences with you all. And so I have my 5 facts for today. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and get started. And my first fact for today is birthing centers are less invasive and less restrictive than hospital births. So when you get pregnant and you decide that you're going to have a baby, most people are accustomed to going into the hospital. I think that, I would think, but I'm not 100% sure, but I would think that everyone is aware that you do not have to just birth in hospitals. So there are different options. There's the hospital, if you so choose. There's also birthing centers, and there's also birthing at home, right? And so for those who are interested in having an experience where it's less invasive, it's less restrictive. You can get up, you can move around, you can drink, you can eat freely. You can pretty much create an environment to your liking. The best option, the number one option if you want that, is a home birth. But if that is not possible, your next best option is a birthing center because it's going to be less invasive and less restrictive than a hospital. You go into the hospital, if you are not considered high risk, they may allow some of your wishes, but you're pretty much under their rules and regulations, and you have to abide by their rules and regulations. So if you want a less restrictive, less invasive birth, the birthing center coming after a home birth is your best option. All right, fact number 2. Once you reach 37 weeks, your baby is considered full term. So I'm sharing that because, when we get our due dates, those are estimates, and they like to see us go to about 40 weeks. But because that is an estimate, giving your due date, because they're kind of basing it off of your memory of, when you last had your cycle, And then of course they also, like, once you get further along and they're feeling the fetus and everything like that, they kind of can gauge maybe how far along you are that way too. But it's all an estimation. It's all a guess. And so the 40 weeks is what they like to see you go to, and they say give or take 2 weeks before that and 2 weeks after. So they will allow you to go up to about 41, 42 weeks before really having a whole lot of concern. But yeah, you can have your baby at 37 weeks. You are considered full term, meaning that if you go into labor at 37 weeks, you will not be considered high risk necessarily. If you're in a if you're in a hospital, they will consider you full term, and so it won't be a bunch of concern around saying that you had the baby premature and all that kind of stuff. So 37 weeks, you are considered full term. And I actually had one of my children at 37 weeks, right at 37 weeks. So yeah. So if you have your baby at 37 weeks, your baby is still considered full term and not premature, and you don't have to deal with all of the hassles that can come along with if you have a premature baby. Okay. Fact number 3 is doulas are not the same as midwives. And I decided to include that is because I have experienced on several occasions where someone wanted to hire me as a midwife, but they knew me as a doula, but because they got the terms confused, they're thinking that I can come in and do midwife work. And I had to explain to them, no, I'm not a midwife, I'm a doula. A doula is not medical like a midwife and doctor is. When you have your baby, you have to have a doctor or a type of midwife present. Your doula is your support specialist, your caregiver, the one that's there coaching you and making sure you have your needs met, you are taken care of, the family's taken care of. Your doula is there, usually the first person you call, usually the last person to leave your side. And so a doula is not medical at all. The midwife and the doctor are medical. They have done enough studying and hopefully gained enough expertise and knowledge to handle any possible hiccups that could come along with giving birth, should anything arise. But yeah, a doula and midwife, totally different, not the same. Doula cannot be there alone helping you give birth. Midwife or doctor. All right. And fact number 4 is your unborn baby builds immunity to your home environment from you before he or she is even born. So when you are pregnant, your baby takes on your immune system. I don't remember at what week it is, but it's at a specific week that it's passed through your immune system is passed through your umbilical cord, but it's closer to your to the third trimester, if not the third trimester. Yeah, the baby, all of your your immunity is passed through to your baby through the umbilical cord. And this is to prepare, because the baby's getting ready to be born. So to prepare the baby for the environment, you pass on your immune system to the baby so that the baby, anything that you are immune to, the baby can fight off when the baby is born. Okay, so that starts before the baby is even born. There's a period of time when you are pregnant that the baby gets all of your immune system. Everything that you have immunity against, your baby gets that. All right, and my last fact is, once born, you can increase your baby's immunity to the environment and germs you come in contact with by opting to nurse, if possible, once your baby is born. So, remember I said that towards the end of your pregnancy, right before you're going to give birth, somewhere in that phase, your body passes on immunity to the baby. Well, that immunity can grow even stronger and be enhanced if you are nursing your baby, because then your baby starts to get your immune system through your breast milk. Your baby also gets what is it? Something called lauric acid. It's found in coconuts, but it's also found in breast milk, and that also is an immune boosting substance that you pass along to the baby as well. So, in addition to your baby getting your immune system right before being born, your baby can also get even more of your immune system and help to build up the baby's immune system as well if you decide to nurse and breastfeed your baby. And any amount of nursing is wonderful, it's beneficial. But yeah, those are my 5 facts for today's 5 Fact Friday. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them below. Until next time, y'all stay blessed. Have a good evening, and I will chat with you all later. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know if you like this whole 5 Facts Friday with Doula Satra, so you can learn more information about pregnancy, birth, postpartum, motherhood, all that kind of stuff. And if you have any questions that you would like to ask, or put out there that you would like me to talk about during these sessions, feel free to post that as well. And I will do my very best to put that in these videos. Chat with you all later. Have a blessed night. Bye.